If you're watching this video, it means that I already accepted enough releases for the month of December or even the month of January. This also means that ETR will end very soon. Before I explain you why I'm gonna shut the label down, here's what's gonna happen from now on. Every channel used for demo submissions, so the chat on Discord server, the email, SoundCloud messages, my own Discord DMs, they're all gonna close for demo submissions as of now and will not open anytime soon. This does not mean that these channels are gonna be closed for everything. The email address and my Discord DMs will be a key factor for communicating about releases that have come out already. Contracts are going to start to expire soon, since, in case you don't know, every ETR release is covered by a release contract that expires 5 years after its signature. So if you want to renew the contract, cancel one or many of your releases, or ask whatever question you have, contact me on these two platforms. When it comes to social media, YouTube, Twitter, and the SoundCloud uploads account will upload the new releases, then die out. The main ETR SoundCloud account will still be active since I still listen to music on that platform, and the miscellaneous channel and the Discord server are in a bit of a limbo. I don't know what to do with them at the moment. I'll figure it out later. Oh yeah, I forgot that the ETR awards for 2024 will still happen. I still want to do them in the beginning of next year, so stay tuned for that. Now, as for the why I'm doing this, well, since the creation of this project, I always dealt with a record label as a hobby, as something I worked on in my free time. Thinking this way turned my work schedule for ETR into a very flexible one, and it worked for all of these years. It doesn't work anymore. My academic success has been alright at best and mediocre at worst, and the label has been taking more and more of my time now, in a year where I want to improve my grades and my skills, not just on the classes I take, but on other things I'm interested in. And if your hobbies are taking more of your time than what you're actually supposed to be doing, I think it's better to cut them from your daily routine, at least for a while. But obviously, I've had times where I had to temporarily close demo submissions for ETR. That's not a new thing. Can probably tell this is not the only reason why I'm shutting the label down. Working on this for such a long time also made me isolate myself a lot more. Of course, it's not the only factor that led to that, but it's still one of them. And I think it's time for me to follow my own advice when it comes to this issue and start connecting more with more people, maintaining the ties I have with my friends, watch more media I'm interested in. You know, I have series I want to finish, I have movies I want to watch, games I want to play. I want to explore new kinds of music even. And also, I think it's good for projects to eventually end. When a project ends, you can always try out new things, have new experiences, have a different kind of knowledge and skill you can acquire. And that's what I'm looking forward to have right now. Before ending the video, I felt bad about leaving a gap on the underground record label scene. So here's a couple label recommendations for you guys to maybe take a shot on. If you don't like any of these, you can just look out another label you're more interested in, or simply self-release your music and promote it yourself. Don't feel forced to have a label to support your work. That's not the only possibility. So yeah, the recommendations. Firstly, we got Origin Records, a record label from Japan that tries to revive the old style of NCS music. Right now they're having a bit of a trouble with delayed uploads on YouTube, but once they fix that issue, I can safely say they're a fine label to work with. It's also probably the most democratic label I've ever seen. which is quite a unique feature for them. If you ever wondered how it would be if Monster Cat went underground, that's basically Velocity Music. They're quite a small label in terms of numbers, but they're quite professional and their releases are in good quality. One Self Records was introduced to me by Dark Techs, and I gotta say, based on what I released right now, they have potential for getting well known in the underground scene. Currently have a much lower standard than ETR, so for those that have a harder time getting on here, I recommend you to go give oneself a shot. It seems promising. Yobimo is a Filipino multimedia group that also owns its own record label. I've worked with them in the past and they're easily the most artist-friendly label of this list. They also accept most kinds of music, not just EDM, as well as respect a lot of the artist's intentions when they created a certain piece of music. So that's something you always wish DTR had. Give it a shot. Maybe it's worth it. Then we have Alarton, which is a very old record label that has been getting a bit of a glow up in the past year or so, since previously it was known as the go-to label to have your very first song release, like, ever. From what I know, now they catch good streams and treat artists professionally, and they seem to have increased the quality a lot compared to the previous like 4 or 5 years. So if that's what you care for, check them out. Last but not least, we have Next Generation Music, an old partner of ETR, and what I consider being the closest level to ETR in terms of quality and even communities, since because of Skyphoria and other coincidences, we share quite a few artists and our communities are quite similar. They recently came back from a hiatus, so they're going full steam once again. So yeah, give them a shot. So yeah, I hope you understand why ETR is coming to an end in a couple months. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next release. Have a good day.